Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Javi Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Horned Frogs head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense to go on the attack first. Cam Cook, he's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Throwing, Hawkins. The sure hands, it's Strocken.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Caught behind the line. It's sacked. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. They're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Horned Frogs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... all the way! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. It's Bray. Looking for room at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Off the RPO, complete. At the 35, he's open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Cook. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Michael Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Stumbled to the ground. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the 1st down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stop.
He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
A run for the quarterback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pulls it again on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game. And he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Headed outside, it's Payne. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. A spectacular one-hand grab.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the 1st, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. He caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The keeper on the option. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. And run inside. It's Cook. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing at quarterback, and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters.
He smashes his way through again. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of
snags it, and he's open. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Sapp. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Hey, guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. So now it's second and long. Going to the run, it's Cook. Maybe some room here. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really grew.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about that from the offense? Second and goal, everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sit back in the pocket, just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback, because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Sets up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done though.
Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Right back to the well. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They've got the screen set up. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
On the delay, it's Payne. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's no good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if this guy's going to get another shot at it. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Oregon, taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Ducks engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummeled. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Running inside, it's Payne. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll run it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that player.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like, coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So they get the ball back after the defense forces the punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Complete to start this drive. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They go play action with Hawkins. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Hawkins got his man on the right. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out on the screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Strong, firm tackle. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Maybe a crease. Inside the touchdown, Horned Frog. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown in the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Cook. Makes his man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Throwing, Hawkins. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines. Enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's sacked. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. He'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down. The run inside. It's Payne. There's a crease. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll pull it down and run. Gets the first himself. Ball is loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Michael Hawkins rushes on him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Hawkins pulls it in. It's sacked. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Pressure coming. And it's a sack. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Keep it on the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the foot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.